So all the story times I told y'all about me fighting this over Burger King, French toast, all that, I wasn't trolling. This is finally the big reveal. Now, as y'all can see, try to say we look the same. Me personally, I don't really see it.
You do look the same.
Not really, in my personal opinion. Out of all the kids that was born, I think me personally, I got the best genes. Niggas said y'all look the exact same. I don't look like this. I just feel to finally be on the stream.
Yeah, it feels good. I feel a little nervous a little bit.
You gay, motherfucker? What are you nervous over?
I don't know. I'll relax.
Like, man, what you mean you feel nervous, man?
I don't know, man. It's the first time. Like, all eyes, you got 1,000 viewers, all eyes on both of us.
What's wrong with you, nigga? We about to get that thirst trap out the way. I'm about to tell y'all what's going on in today's stream. Now, y'all might as well not spam up, yo, I don't have a setup. I don't have my PC. I don't have a PC. I don't even have monitors, nigga. We got, look. I swear to God, right? Just for y'all, I was about to go and buy a whole new PC, right? I was about to buy a whole new PC at Best Buy with 2 monitors to do this stream and the next couple of streams. And I was going to return that. I'm not LeBron James. I don't have $1 billion. I was going to buy a little $1,000 PC, bring that and send it right back to Best Buy. On God, I was about to do the method. But I said, that shit, I ain't doing it. I might get one tomorrow. So today, all right, the chat on the screen. Today, I got my brother. Tomorrow, oh my God, I just instinctually went for my soundboard. It might even here. Tomorrow, I will be bringing my dad on stream. Imagine I said, dude, tomorrow we'll be bringing the Pops on stream. Pops reveal tomorrow. No nigga said he's doing a method already. What method is that? Yo, get on my date. But tomorrow, I'll be bringing my Pops on stream. Appreciate all y'all for the subs. I personally can't see them, but I can see you in the chat. I told that there's certain words and certain things that I can't say. I'm already letting y'all know. So if I get banned and it's on him, that might be the first time y'all see me slam. What's funny? I wasn't laughing.
No,
I'm 24. I'm just letting you know. You try to fuck my shit up, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. And I mean physically. That'll be the first time you see me.
I won't be there.
You will. Because everybody is in front of my face getting knocked out. That shit look gay as hell.
Want me to do another one?
No. You had your chance. But look. So we're going to talk about y'all can ask us questions in the Discord. We're going to bring up all type of old family story times and things of that nature. No, I'm not tagging you in that shit, man. Your Instagram is ass. I'll tag you out here.
I ain't that shit, man. You talking too much.
Don't do it. Man. I know, you talking about don't try to show off, man. Right.
Yeah, see, you already trying to show off.
I know, bro. Chill out, man, because you wasn't just acting like this for the stream. I'm saying just chill, man. Don't think because you got that scraggly ass in your face. You look like Mr. Yoshi from You look like you know Master Roshi from Kung Fu Panda.
Because there will be no kid out of my apartment. There will be none of that.
Right. You're not even like that. You didn't do it to the that used to bully you back in elementary school. So you're not going to do it to me.
There will be none of that.
Yeah, I know. Don't do it to me. Do it to the the one that was bullying you, taking your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Josiah, back in elementary school. Don't do it to me. Do it to him. Nigga saying I'm not trying to act hard. I'm not trying to act hard. I have to act hard towards this. This is an innocent civilian. I've never seen you put in no work. And when that day I punched you right inside your head when you flew in the refrigerator, you was running.
I was not in the refrigerator, nigga.
Right, you came towards me, and I went like this. No, watch this. Watch this. Hold on, Rob. That's very man. So watch this. Because when you punch, I wasn't near. I know. You're the trash. When you punch Mom, I know. After that chat, he didn't fuck me for a few months after. What? For me? No, you did not. You didn't fuck you. This nigga gay with me. Nah, you gay. You're not. Me for because he didn't like what I did, but he respected me. I didn't respect you. I never respected you. I was fed up with that. I know. And he respected me and then fuck me for no more. Fuck me no more after. I know. Nigga, slow down over your words because you saying some gay man. Like I said, bull, right? I went like this. Fuck me. You had no sign grades. No. You had no sign grades on me. I know. That's how you did. Hold on, no. Sit down. Sit down right quick. Watch this. Sit down right quick. Like a hot. When you punched Mom in the back of her head. I never punched her. She slipped. No. I seen it happen. You punched her in the back of her head. She flew on the ground like this. You came towards me. I Philly sailed. I said, boom. Right hook to the side of your temple. And you was falling like this. I remember you was falling towards the refrigerator after I right hooked you. Boom. I slipped the other one. You grazed my eye just a little bit, and I slipped it. Boom! And you fell right in the refrigerator. Your ass was out. I remember. Then you got out of the refrigerator. You ran towards crib, and Mom literally said to me, she said, thank you for not knocking him out. If you think I'm lying, I call Mom right now. She said, thank you for not knocking him out because I know you could have.
Okay, go ahead. Say my piece now.
Go ahead.
I never punched Mom. She got in between while we were trying to.
I seen it happen.
Talk, man. I let you talk.
Go ahead.
She slipped. She was near the trash bin. She slipped. I never punched her. Then when she slipped, you say, Dry, you hit your mother. Then that's when you try punching me.
I didn't try. I did.
You got the little
I didn't break. It wasn't the side grade.
You got a little side grade.
For it to be a side grade. I know.
But I remember my knuckles was hurting out there. Then I did run out and I was
Rod, for it to be a side grade, you sure was on the ground.
So I never failed.
You did.
No, I didn't. I never failed. I have a better memory.
For it to be a side grade, Rod, you don't have a better memory than me. Because you don't have more money than me.
I get it, man. You just trying to show.
We'll show off for who? You don't have no money. You don't have no money than me. You have no money.
You're right. I don't know why he's saying
that. They got quiet, right? Because I know, and nigga said there's a punchline. Rod, did you want to know why I keep saying you have no money than me? Or you know what? This is what we're going to talk. First of all, your swag is diabolical. I don't even know where you got this boom. Did you get this from Shein?
No, I didn't.
Where'd you get this from?
I got it from a mall. I don't remember.
What mall?
What Mills Mall near Glen.
What store sells?
I don't know.
Rod, this is some shit that's 56 that has cancer.
I don't care. I like the shirt, man. I don't do all that.
You want to know how I know this? This shit is screen printed. Look, it's ripping as we speak.
I don't care, man. This is why I like the shirt.
That's not swag though.
That's what. Come on, what is
the
this?
last time
I didn't wear pink everywhere, man. What is this?
Oh, excuse Rod. This is Hellstar.
I mean, what is Hellstar?
Exactly. You don't have the money to be.
I don't need to, man. As long as I got a cheap $20 shirt, I know some nice pants. Only time a nigga say I got.
Hold on. Only time a nigga say I have a $20 shirt on is when you got money like Bill Gates. But when you say it, we just know you have no money.
Okay, nigga.
Last time I came, for the last 2 times I came here, you kept wearing that same yellow jacket.
Okay. I like wearing this yellow jacket.
Right.
Those are the same jeans.
Right. It went from sun yellow to burnt orange. There's so much dirt on this. This is black now. This is really, this shit is grayed out.
No, it ain't, man. No, it ain't.
When the last time you had a haircut, too?
It's been like, come on, man. It's been like a month. It's been a while since I had a haircut.
A month?
Yeah, man. That's the longest I've been without a haircut.
You told me 2 months earlier.
It was a month.
What the fuck is that black?
Man, hey, look, man, I just need a haircut. So when we get to it, then we'll fix the problem. What they saying on chat?
I got a polyester shirt. But anyways, the reason why I keep bringing up to you that and y'all can ask questions in the Discord. Appreciate y'all for all the subs, man. We better get back to 3K subs. My fault for not streaming these past couple days. I've been doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been traveling. I've been planning shit. I can't, you know what I'm saying? But just know that we low-key been working, boy. That's all I can say. You feel me? I can't say nothing too much, but I told y'all the first month of April, I'm going to be slow a little bit, but I promise y'all the shit that's about to happen is about to be like, holy fuck. Swear to God, I've never traveled this much. I've never been doing this much. I got collabs out the ass about to happen. I told y'all I'm not playing no more. Dion, shout out my Dion. I'm not trying to keep watching the say, so man, you like kids? You ever watch those prayer catches? Mm-hmm. That shit is I don't want to keep watching this nigga showing his bottom braces. So you like to talk to 13-year-old girls? Why do you send the dangling pictures? It looks small. After a while, that shit literally makes you want to swallow a grenade. I'm sitting right there trying to react to that. That shit starting to get old, man. Nobody want to keep watching it. Yo, Lathur, appreciate that 5 gifts to my. I don't want to keep hearing this say. So you like talking to 14-year-old girls, man? What? Why are you doing it? No.
Would you ever do a video like that?
No, I would do a video or a stream like that. But after a while, he does the same thing. He keeps going like this. So you're not talking to 14-year-old girls? Man, why you keep saying this thing? Don't worry about it. I'm not calling the cops. And as soon as the cops come, he gonna be like this. So you're not gonna talk to 14-year-old girls no more? You promise, man? He's like, I got. Yo, OG Bug, appreciate that 100 gifted, my bro. I appreciate you, boy. Appreciate y'all. No, we going nuclear. I appreciate you, OG Pug, Triple OG Pug. That's my OG Pug. I got motion. Now I got ads on my own stream. Appreciate you, OG Pug. But listen though, let me finish. Right? Appreciate you, OG Pug. You ain't getting none of this bread. Right. And you know what's fucked up? You want to know why I keep... Hold on, let me tell y'all what we're doing for the stream today. So we're not doing no reactions. It's not going to be that long of a stream. I'm not going to lie. It's not 4 or 5 hours of playing content. That's more so solo. It might be 2.5 hours, maybe 3. Hey, man, stop looking at me like that, man. Look at the camera. You like, man?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Hold on. Go like that again?
No, man.
No, Ron. Do that again. No, hold on. No,
man. Just
What the?
finish telling your chat.
No, go like this. Go like this.
Nah, man. Just finish telling the chat.
Raw, have you been brushing your teeth
Yes,
lately?
I have.
Do you brush your teeth every day?
Yes, I do. And I put mouthwash in my mouth.
Hold on, why? You have braces. Why are your teeth shifting?
Because I stopped wearing my retainer.
I don't even wear mine. Mine's still straight.
I also lost the bottom retainer, the permanent retainer they put at the bottom.
The metal one?
Yeah.
What the fuck was you eating brick sandwiches? How did you lose a bottom permanent
I
retainer?
think one day I was eating some wings, because one piece was already loose, right? And now one day I was eating some wings, and I think that it just popped out, pause. It's gone now. I can't do much. Do you still have yours at the bottom of your mouth?
Rod, my teeth are good. I'm serious. This is why. This is why when you first got braces, they had to.
When last time you been to this?
Don't worry about it. I can go to the dentist right now.
You're supposed to go to and get your cleaning every 6 months.
When's the last time you had a cleaning?
I got mine back in January.
Who set it up for you? Mom did, didn't
Me.
you? No, you didn't.
I had mine.
Listen though, I'm trying to tell you something.
When last time you had a cleaning?
I'm serious. When you first got your
last time you had a cleaning?
When you first got your braces, remember. Listen, I'm trying to tell you something. I remember the history. You had to be quiet. The first time you got your braces, they had to start with stage 1.
Hold on, listen. Hold on.
They had to do stage 1, and they said, listen, I remember.
He got a great thing for y'all.
When they said that you had to do stage 1 for your braces, they said they was only put on 2 of your teeth. I remember when you was trying to get stage 1, they said they was only going to put braces on 2 teeth. I've never heard of no dentist on the top. I don't know what dentist we was taking you to. They said they was only going to put on 2 teeth.
They only put that brace on top and roll my teeth at first. Then they put vegetable on the bottom.
I remember when you listen, Rod, you have no money.
Come on, man. I can picture right now.
When they did stage, watch this. When you was going to
2016. Do not.
When you was going to do stage 1, they said they was going to put it on your front and your only 2 teeth.
That was like a few years prior to me actually doing my braces. I remember that. But they never started. But when I actually got my brace, they started with just the top row of my teeth.
Shut up, man. But anyways, like I was saying, nigga, Rod, you don't get no money. But listen though, chat. This is what we're doing for the stream today. Appreciate y'all, OG Pug. Appreciate y'all, everybody, for the subs, man. No shit. So today's stream, we're gonna do some yap, and then as y'all can see, god damn,
my hair's terrible.
Let me see.
Yeah, my hair's
what
terrible.
the fuck?
Yeah, my hair's terrible, man. Just leave it alone.
Right, when the last time you washed your hair, man?
It was about time. It's been like I washed it actually last Saturday, so it's been a week. So I have to wash it.
And then, god damn, I'm gonna get this a cut.
Oh Lord, I know it's roasting me in the chat.
You should have showed that shit. And I told this we gonna get rid of this high tape.
No man, I don't want that.
Listen,
I want the straight ball fade.
You have a high top fade.
That's why I like.
Listen, I'm trying to tell this nigga to go from the sky top to either a low tape, mid tape, or like mine, a high tape. For some reason, he wants to keep rocking the sky top.
That's why I like. That's what fits me. That's why I like.
Let me see.
That's why I like.
Let me just see the back of it.
That's what I like.
Why the fuck is your back of your head? You got the worst jeans of all time. The back of my head ain't flat like that, but must be the water you was drinking growing up. I don't know. But we're going to start talking about some story time, some funny shit, man. Hope y'all enjoy this stream, my and then yeah. And then I hope y'all fuck with this stream. And we got the dash stream tomorrow. So y'all can start asking questions in the Discord and everything. You feel me? Get him some locks.
I used to have dreads. I was the first one in the house with dreads. It was down here.
Rob, but here's the thing. You saying you're the first that had dreads.
I was.
Watch this. You still had a sky top.
Doesn't matter to my. That's my look though. I don't need to follow everybody else. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower.
Right. I know that mom and dad was saying that when you was retarded when you was young, that you need to be a follower, not a leader. I mean, leader, not a follower. You don't even know what that means. You just saying it because mom and dad.
I don't need to follow everybody else. That's just what I like. That's my look.
I understand that, but just because it's a look doesn't mean it's fucked up.
I don't care.
It's still.
As long as I tell myself in the mirror that looks good, that's all that matters.
Right, you trying to do the confidence method. As long as I look good, it matters. This is why you don't get. This is why you don't get no pussy.
All right. Is there a punchline?
That's the punchline. You right. If I give you some, if I line you up good, boom.
Yeah, you line me up, but I want the ball fade. That's what I like. That's all.
You know what you do? You should go in a drop fade.
No, I just want my ball fade tomorrow. Can you just do that? And then yeah, that's all I want, man.
Okay, that's on you. That's your hairline. I don't give a fuck. But the reason,
remember when you
the
first started cutting
reason,
your hairline was going like a McDonald's symbol. Don't think we ain't forget.
Rod, when you was born, the doctor said you already had a ski slope.
When this nigga first started,
I know, Rod.
When you asked us that everything was all good, but we kind of with like but you know what?
Rod, when you was born, the doctor immediately told Mom. He said you have to get him the baby minoxidil package. When you was born, your hair didn't grow till you was already 1.5 years old, and it started in the middle of your hairline. You had the Stephen A. Smith, the ski slope, and you and Dad. I know, and the thing is, Dad's hairline goes like this.
Yeah, that's exactly how yours was when you first started cutting your hair.
Right, Dad's hairline is way back here.
You just gotta make fun of your ass when you wasn't around.
Remember that time he came home and he had the Craig Robinson bush?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I said that like, yeah, I got the Craig Robinson bush.
That was
during COVID.
Yeah, we told that nigga not to do. He came home one day. My dad, he had a cut, and we told that we said, hey, look, just go with the regular jump. The regular just regular shape up, take your shit down. If y'all know who Craig Robinson is, look it up. He had a Craig Robinson bush. The barber took off the front of that hairline, and my dad's a natural curve. That was fucked up.
Yeah, I think one.
But the reason why I keep telling you that you have no money is not to make fun of you. Is that when I was your age, when I was 20, when I turned 20, and let me finish. When I got that first apartment with my ex at the time, remember, you kept saying, you can't pay your rent. Your car's broken down. This, that, and the third. No, hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not going to deny I was fucked up. When I turned 20 and I had, you 22 right now, right? You 2 years younger than me. When you were saying, Mom and Dad paying your rent, even though they only paid it one time. The other time I paid half. You turned 20, 21, now you 22. And your life been fucked up ever since, and you see that life is real. You was making fun of me saying my apartment is fucked up.
My life fucked up. I'm in school, and I got a car, I have a job. It's
right.
Pay me a lot, but...
Right, but here's the thing. That's the thing that people think I'm ragging on you. When I was 20, 21, 22, and I was fucked up eating nothing, you was making fun of me every day. Choice. You kept saying you had no job. You said my apartment wasn't paid for.
It wasn't. You didn't have a job.
Right. You haven't had an apartment in any time. Hold on. He was making fun of me for leaving ODU after first semester. This went to culinary school. He had to call a nigga master chef, making dome broth for breakfast. Left the school 2 weeks into the school, and he wasted our financial aid money.
I just like because I ain't prepared myself.
You wasted our financial aid. Hold on.
Between me,
Rod, when you was making that chicken. Hold on. When you was making that chicken broth, you went up to the and said, Master Chef, how is this? He was like this. He said, you ever make something like this in my life again, I backslap you. You called Mom and Dad, and you said, I could never go to culinary. You wanted to be a chef, remember?
Yeah.
How long did you last? You lasted a week and a half at fucking culinary school making chicken wings. Who the fuck goes to culinary school to make barbecue chicken wings? You was going to a school.
I ain't prepared myself. I can take accountability. I ain't prepared myself properly for the culinary world. I did it.
How you didn't, Rod, here's the thing that I try to tell you about life. You thought I was trying to tell you. You was out and when we was living back in Maryland, you was making mumbo sauce chicken wings. You thought you was gonna go to fucking culinary school.
I was making donuts. I was making
Rod, you didn't make no Rod. You remember you didn't make Rod. You didn't make no donuts. You never made no donuts.
I have no picture.
You had no donut machine.
I have on my phone. You want me to look? You want me to show you?
I don't know what you look up.
And I made a beef Wellington. Everybody know what beef Wellington is. Right before I left, I said I'm gonna try something advanced.
And we all got from it.
No, we did it. Stop lying. Stop.
I didn't eat that shit.
Stop lying.
Nigga said he was making beef Wellington.
I did.
I don't remember that.
And of course you don't. But hey man, that was like 4 years ago at this point, so it ain't a big deal.
Niggas. Like I said, I don't remember that shit. But like I was saying, boom. Right? You can show me proof of the donuts. I don't remember. If you have the proof, well, we don't remember. But
I'll show you right now.
Like I was saying, actually I don't want to see a picture of that shit, man. I just don't believe it. But I told you that life was going to hit you when you turned 20, 21, 22. And ever since then, you haven't had no money, you haven't had your own place, and you see that life is real. Is it or is it not? Yeah, right. Tell me, you 22. I had my first apartment at 20 years old. Why you ain't got an apartment yet?
I just been focused on school.
Right. You're a commuter.
Okay. I was only trying to commute this past year.
So why you ain't get you an apartment?
I mean, you know, with my dad, ain't really no issues.
And y'all punching.
What issues with that? What's
it was not no issue. Don't try to do the sympathy method, because when I was doing the same thing, you was making fun of me.
I was making fun of you because you didn't have a job.
Right.
You were still trying to do the same flexing shit you doing now back then.
What was I flexing with? I had no vehicle.
Exactly. You did. You had that BMW.
Yes,
you gave it up. Then you had that motorcycle. Then you gave that up.
Right. I sold my motorcycle for money.
Yeah, because you had no job. The only job you had was a COVID tester, like going towards the end of that year back in 2021.
Watch this. Okay, I had no job, right? Answer this question right or wrong. Did you not get your Toyota Camry sold for a down payment on the Corvette?
I agreed to it.
And just answer the question. Did Mom not sell you a vehicle?
Yeah, because I agreed to it.
No, I want to hear agree to it.
I'm not going to lie.
Did Mom and Dad not sell your vehicle for a down payment on the Corvette?
I agreed.
Okay. When you got the Maxima, did you not have it for 2 weeks and they took it back?
No, that's not what happened, man. Come on, man. Now stop lying. Come on, man. Now you know I had that Maxima for a while before anything happened.
Right.
Because my dad had a pickup truck. Mom had a Corvette. Why are they gonna take Maxima back from me for it?
Right. You want a loaner right now. That Maxima is fucked up. The B pillar is missing. The front bumper is hanging off. I think it was chewing on the armrest because there's rips in it. I remember you was making fun of all my vehicles. Remember when I got the 370Z?
Yeah, because that shit barely worked.
I know.
You was buying rust bucket cars. At least all my cars worked. I remember the first week my Camry. And I finally drove by myself. I remember this car broke down in front of a Lowe's.
I know.
And I think they had to roll that shit. I know. And that's when he first got it.
Hold on. Answer
it was 3Cs. You had one of the.
I had a white 350. Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna break your life down.
White 350.
I'm gonna break his life down.
You brought that clutch out. You brought that clutch out, but they got it.
I had a white 350Z.
Because your ass still ain't have a job around that time.
I know. I had a white 2C
you had didn't work at all.
I had a white 350Z.
And the last one you had, the silver one, I had that shit work. I ain't never even got it. I never even heard that shit even turn on.
I had a white 350Z. I had a 370Z. Then I had another 350Z. All of them worked. I got them all fixed.
Yeah.
They all drove. The 370Z was fucked up. They bought you a Camry. And I remember when they bought it, had 126,000. Cool, 110,000 miles.
A Camry.
Hold on, let me finish. No, that's good. That's good. Had 110,000 miles. You got your driver's license. They sold it probably about 6 months later. When they sold it, it had 110 and 500 miles. First of all, you had nowhere to go. You had no holes to go to. This would say, I'm going on the drive. This would go to the Wawa up the street and grab a lemonade and a cheeseburger, gas station food, and come back. He's going on the drive. Wow, that was 2 miles away.
Hey, man, I just want to keep the juices running in the car. You know, you got to keep that shit running.
I know.
And then you go to the Giant.
Nigga, this is weird. Nigga, we're just bantering. Nigga, we do this all the time off stream. Stop acting like a fucking bitch, nigga. I spit in your face. Nigga. You's a hoe. We're just bantering, nigga. We do this shit off the stream, too. Nigga. This how we grew up, nigga. We just having fun, nigga. We always joke about this old we went through, nigga. Niggas doing good in life. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You weird ass. Before I slap out your father, nigga. And your dad ain't got no money. Weird ass. We joke about this shit all the time. Every time I come down here, that's all we joke about. We went through. I'm acting like a bitch. Nigga, that's how you know a nigga ain't got no brother or no sister. Niggas didn't actually punch each other in the head. Weird ass. What you say?
Remember when I used to steal your parking space and you said one time you tapped the back of my Camry's light?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember watching you do that. Oh God, I remember one time this. Right, you wouldn't have did nothing. I remember he kept parking in my parking space in front of the house. So one day I took my 370Z on my both grandmother's grave. I said, okay, you want to keep parking in my spot? I put my car reverse and I backed all the way up and hit your bumper like this and drove off. I swear to God. I swear to God. I went like this.
I wasn't there.
And I drove off.
Cause he
right, you wouldn't have did
that. Boss do it in front of me. Why you do it in front of me? Because we have other neighbors that sometimes take your parking spot too. Sometimes. Why you do it to them?
Right.
You see, now he's trying to think of something.
I'm not thinking about something. Right. If I really wanted to break your life down, I could easily do it. I could easily break your life down.
You probably did a little tap of egg outside. I didn't see.
I didn't. Right. You never did that. Right. When I knocked you out when we was fighting over the Burger King. First of all, I don't even know why we started fighting over that. Because I remember I told you that morning. I said
it wasn't morning. It was after school. You picked me up from after school. I remember.
Right. How are you going to tell me when we got French toast sticks?
No, you didn't, Mike. I remember what we got.
Well, you know what? About food, you will remember. No, never mind. You might have got a Junior Whopper meal. You will remember about some food. So let me let you have that one. You right about the food. You remember the food. So anyways, I remember it was breakfast time. It might not have been.
It wasn't breakfast time. You picked me up after school, but you kept with me for some reason. Like, you was being an asshole for some reason. I don't know why. And that's something already happened earlier that day in school. I forgot what it was, and I was already irritated.
Well, anyways, I got you. We went to a Burger King. We got some Burger King. I remember we came back home. And I think I wasn't with you. You were just acting like a bitch. I remember we got back to the kitchen, and I told you, I said, look, you better not get in my face. And I remember I quoted, what's that movie called? Step Brothers. Mm-hmm. I said, you better not get in my face, because I'm going to drop you, motherfucker. And I remember you got in my face. You started pushing me, talking about some, try me then, try me. You was crying like a fucking bitch. Talking about some, try me then, try me. And I didn't want to do it to you. Mom ran up the stairs. I had my hands up like this. I said, I ain't going to do it to him. You pushed me on the ground, and I grabbed your shirt like this, and you couldn't get out the grip. I remember. Then you went like this. You threw a punch, and you hit Mom right in the back of her head.
I ain't hit Mom.
You did. You want to call? I called.
Now, you were sitting down, and I started pushing you.
Yeah, and then when I got up, I had you like this, and you couldn't get out of it. You jumped up. You tried to punch me. You hit Mom right in the back of her head. Why do you think she fell on the ground like this?
In Mom's situations, she ain't got good balance, so she just falls everywhere.
Right, I know you're trying to convince yourself at night so you can sleep better than punch Mom, but I seen it. You want me to call Mom right now?
Ain't no point, Mom. I did not punch her.
I seen it.
Then why she ain't where I punch her at?
In the back of her head. No, why do you think she fell on the ground like this?
I did not punch her. I did not connect. I remember.
I know you're trying to make yourself feel better.
I never punched her. Mom would have told me that I punched her also. Mom never told me that I punched her. Come on, man.
You want me to call Mom?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to. Ain't that going to interrupt your,
No. She might say, yeah, this nigga did punch me in the back of my mouth.
That's not, man. We're calling late, man.
Yeah, now you're scared. Anyways.
I never punched her, though. I'm going to stand on that. I died.
Well, I remember you hit Mom in the back of her head. I don't give a fuck what you said.
Well, how about we talk about what happened in the year after when Mom smacked the fuck out you?
Smack who?
You. You remember what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
It was summer. You know what I'm talking about. It was summer 2020. I remember you were standing on the steps, right? And I had to grab Dad's motorcycle. And you was like kind of like in the way a little bit, but I had enough space to get past you. So I was going past. This time we had the wooden steps. I had my socks, so I had on this wood helmet. I had my dad's motorcycle helmet. As soon as I get to the last step, I slipped right. And when I slipped,
I know. Wait. No, that's not what happened.
No, I slipped. So I'm like,
you were hold on. No. Go ahead.
Let me finish. When I slipped, my elbow kind of came down, kind of connected on top of my brother's head, and it was an accident. I hurried up and turned around and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, because it was an actual accident." Then you heard my guy like push me, right? And then Mom was like in the office. She got like, "Hey man, what y'all doing?" He got in between us, and then she started going in your face, and y'all was yelling back and forth. And next thing you know, I heard, boom, straight like that. And you couldn't say nothing.
Right.
Watch this. I'm gonna get me. Yeah, so was my head. It was like this. I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
Watch this. I'm gonna get it.
Watch this. That's how it was. I'm gonna get it. Was dead quiet.
Watch this.
Mom smacked him.
I know. I'm gonna get you. This what happened. Hold on. I was sitting. Hold on. Get my boss. I was sitting at the bottom of the stairs. I remember what happened. You and Mom looked at each other because I didn't want to move. I moved out the way. And you walked past it the first time. You came back down the stairs. I looked at Mom. Y'all both went like this.
We did not do
Hold on. I let you finish your story.
This is not no action Fast and Furious movie.
Let me finish my story.
Each other. What
you and Mom.
What shit is this, man?
You and Mom. I know. Watch this. You and Mom. I watched this. I swear to God.
You looking at your phone anyway.
Right. Watch this.
Not each other.
Watch this. I swear to God.
Mom was in front of you.
Right. First.
We can talk like Fast and Furious.
Right.
Go ahead.
Show me $1,000.
Go ahead.
Show me $1,000.
Go ahead, man.
Oh. You and Mom looked at each other. Y'all both went like this. I seen y'all kind of wink at each other like this. All of a sudden, you slipped down the stairs. Those stairs was carpet. Oh no, it was wood. You had no socks on. You've never slipped down those stairs ever in your life. I've never seen you since before we moved in that house to after we moved out. No one has ever slipped down those stairs and hurt themselves.
Right, I have socks. It was a wooden step.
Hold on. Shut up right quick, right? You slipped down the stairs. You elbowed me in the back of my neck. I get up. I push the shit out you. Mom comes in my face. Pause. She's like telling me like, why you do this? Why you hit him? I said, all right, man. I might just walk away. I might just go up the stairs. I kept saying, watch out, though. I'm just gonna walk away. I kept telling her she's trying to escalate. I'm trying to de-escalate it. All of a sudden, she slapped the shit out of me, and my hand went like this.
No, it didn't.
Right. And I went like this.
Your hands are straight down, looking stupid as hell. So no, it wasn't. I I was watching you, man. You was not about to hit mom. I remember because you was like this. Why? Because your hands went like this.
No, it didn't. My hand went like this. I almost said, "Boo!"
You was not about to hit our mom, man.
Right, smooth on the jaw. I held myself back though.
And I heard you try to apologize. You got trying to beat Billy badass, and mom smacked the fuck out you. And honestly, that's the only time, one of the few times got in trouble where thank God it all fell on you. Because that was your karma.
Nigga said it's my karma. Nigga, I'm not worried about that. Well, fuck about that. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Let me see
what got smacked. I ain't even heard it. I was like, damn, that shit. I ain't even felt that shit. I know you felt that shit.
God, let's talk about the time that you got choked out.
No, man, that's too personal. It's a personal story, man.
That ain't personal. We went on vacation.
Nah, man, chill out.
Hey, man, shut up, man. You want nigga, that shit was about 15 years ago. I remember we went on vacation.
Now, let me tell it.
No, hold on. Let me tell it from my side.
Listen. Because this happened to me.
Listen.
This happened to me.
Listen. Oh, my God. That shit was funny as shit. We went on, where was we at? Myrtle Beach?
No, we was actually in Maryland. No,
we went to a wedding. Oh, a funeral.
It wasn't Nana's wedding, but no, I think it was after that.
Okay, fuck it. I remember, man, I swear to God, this was funny. This is when he had to grow out of being retarded. I remember we on the elevator, and I remember we used to, this is how I knew that he grew up and he had to grow out of it. When we used to do things, we had to do it like in turns. So if I got on the elevator one day, press the button, the next time it was his, and vice versa. Or if I got on, saying Molar twins, that's holy shit. If I got on the top bunk, he had to get on the top bunk the next day or some shit. So we had to go back and forth. So he always 2 years younger than me. So we went to hey man, the chat, man, listen.
Man, this happened to me, dude.
Let me tell it though. Listen, you will tell your side of the story. So boom, right? We go to the elevator, and I heard him press the button before he did. For some reason, our parents were stressed out. So mom got mad because you started crying on the elevator. You started jumping up and down. I remember you was jumping on the elevator. You was like, I want to press the button, right? And you kept saying that. You was like, it's my turn. This is when you was retarded. So boom, we get up the stairs. This started crying for an hour and a half straight. He sat on the edge of the bed, and he was doing this the whole time. I wasn't on the edge of the bed. And everybody kept saying, Rob, what's wrong with you? You kept saying, it was my turn to press the button. He was on the edge of the bed like this. For an hour and a half. And I remember, Mom was sitting right there. She said, Rod, I think Mom will get mad if we tell the story. I don't give a fuck. She was like, Rod, if you don't stop crying, I'm going to grab you and squeeze off air.
That's not what she said to my
Bro, what did she say?
Hold on.
She said, if you don't stop making that noise,
I wasn't even in the room.
You were sitting on the edge of the hotel bed.
First of all, back up, man.
Rod, you're not like that.
Trust me. This happened to me.
You are not.
This happened to me. How you gonna tell me something that happened to me? I wasn't in the room. I was sitting outside the room. Plus, and you didn't even hit the elevator button. Mom hit the elevator button.
No, she didn't. Why the fuck would you get mad at Mom for hitting the elevator button?
Fast forward, I was outside the room, and I was like sitting like near the kitchen, like against the wall near the kitchen. I was crying, and then Dad came out there and he said, "Duh!"
That's not what happened. Hold on, let me tell the version.
This happened to me.
Rod, let me tell the version.
This happened to me.
That's not what happened. You was Rod, because you don't remember because you was losing oxygen.
Tamari, this happened.
Listen, you was sitting on the edge of the bed, and I remember you was crying, and I remember Mom said to you, she said, if you keep making that noise, I'm gonna grab you and squeeze you, and squeeze you and squeeze you, and I started getting nervous, and all of a sudden, Mom picked you up by your throat, and she went like this, and slammed your back on the bed. You went like this, and you lifted up. Hold on, and I remember. Mom, she picked you up, I think by your underwear. I think she grabbed you by your underwear and dragged you out the room, and she told Tristan she got to take you downstairs. After that, I started crying because everything was going on. When Mom was dragging you, I walked out the room, and I was looking at Dad like, he had his belt in his hand. He ran after me. I jumped in the hotel bed, and I put the covers on me. I was like, ah! I was screaming. He slammed the belt on the ground. He slammed the belt on the ground like this. He screamed like that.
And I remember, go ahead. This happened to me. I was sitting outside and I was crying. Dad came out there and just yelled, "Get up!" And then I guess that's when Mom came out there because I was still crying. I was still crying. That's when Mom came out there. She just went instantly for my throat, and then she started choking. Then she started choking me, like she was like, "You made this thing." Like, That's the face she made.
I know what?
She made this like. that face is forever baked into my memory. Just. And then she was showing me. I literally couldn't breathe. And then she dropped me on the floor, and I started coughing like. And I think that's when she grabbed me, like threw me in the bed, or one of y'all did. And then that's when she told Tristan that he gotta go.
That's not what happened.
Mike, this happened to me.
Right, you was unconscious. That's what. So if that happened, when did Dad throw the belt in the ground? Because
I didn't see that. You didn't even let me know that until a few years later. After that, I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, nigga chased after me.
I didn't know that.
And he was like this. And he started like screaming. That was traumatizing. But I don't think Mom be happy told that. I don't really care.
Yeah, that's why I said we probably should chill down. Man.
Sure, I don't give a fuck.
But you did kind of already tell the story before.
Well, sure.
Yeah, remember? You kind of told the story before. When you passed in, you might not remember.
I don't remember that shit. But said blacks are so mean to their children. Yo, time that nigga out.
Hey, man, that's just the way we raised, man. Sometimes we deserve it.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't doing that to my kid. I don't know if I'm gonna beat my, you know what I'm saying? He said, nigga, you lying. You told your story before. You said that your dad was whooping his ass, and then you started crying. You ran the cover. He yelled to go because he couldn't hit you because you ain't do nothing. How is a nigga that wasn't there gonna tell us what happened? Another nigga just said, I'm lying about a story that I literally lived. Who are these chat? Who are these?
Man, they're just trolling. Man.
No, he's dead. No, right? They don't be trolling. This is dead ass serious. Who are chat? Who are these? This is saying I'm lying about a story. Me and this both literally lived. Who are these?
We ain't gonna waste our time telling these stories.
I'm saying, who are these? Nigga said, bro, you lying. I lived it. No. Man, I don't know, cuz. I don't know who these is. But regardless of the fact, I ain't never really got in trouble too bad, like you did. You was always getting your ass whooped. Like that time.
If you have a black family, you get whooped. Sometimes you might, just the stories you getting whooped. You know, it's always, it's good to bring up a few years later. Because, it's just kind of like,
you know. Therapy. Nigga said it's good to bring it up.
I'm not saying you be happy it happened, but.
Who likes to bring up when they got their ass whooped?
It's just like a funny memory, because sometimes you deserved it, but sometimes you didn't.
So you saying you deserved to get choked the fuck out?
Nah, but I was being a little annoying that night, though. Looking back at it.
I'm saying I understand that as a parent, sometimes you might snap.
Come on, like, imagine you have a child, because we was all tired. We came from somewhere. I forgot where we came from.
You was smiling that you was getting your ass whooped.
I'm not, man. It's just,
I ain't never thought that was funny. I ain't never got my ass whooped bad like you did. You was always getting your ass whooped. Like that time.
Remember the last time?
Like that time. Like, hold on, listen. Like that time when you kept asking Mom for her math homework and she was on the phone doing like an interview or something. She took your ass, took you down the hallway and was going like this to you. And she remember she was on the phone.
Yeah.
She had you by your shirt and you was like this. You had your legs stretched up like this. She picked you up by your shirt, was on the phone like this. Give me 1 second, and was kneeing you in your spine and was like, give me 1 second. And then threw your ass in the bed and you sat there for the next 3 hours while she was on the phone. That ain't never happened to me.
I was being annoying though because I kept asking my mom for help for my homework.
She was kneeing this. She had this nigga in the air by his shirt and was kneeing this nigga in the back like that while she was on the phone. I seen it happen. I'm sitting right there like, damn. Ass.
But this is why black kids never kill their parents, because they do, or if they try to do, there's gonna be a shootout. Never.
You got that from Aries Spears.
No, I got that from Mike Katz.
Yeah, yeah, you stealing.
Because somebody said this is why black kids never kill their parents.
Yeah, jokes. You stealing. You heard me say that. You stealing jokes, nigga. But nah.
Now, remember the last time both of us ever got belt whooped at the same time, though? Remember that story?
You said we both got what?
A belt whooping at the same time. Remember, it was back in 2014. It was summertime. We both got into a fight. We was in the rec room in one of our old house. And then Mom just said nonchalantly, just like, I'm grabbing the belt. You remember that? And you went first?
Back in Dorchester?
Yeah, this back in Dorchester.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And I was screaming?
Yeah, they had the most blood-curdling scream I ever heard. You remember that?
Yeah.
So he was like,
she made me get butt naked. She made me get butt naked.
I was
she
like,
pulled my pants down. She was smacking my bare ass. I remember. She made me get butt naked.
You was screaming loud as hell.
That shit was hurting. Because every kid ever got his ass whooped, he know that if you go first, that's when he had the most power. She was whooping the fuck out of my ass cheeks. She gave me like 10 whips. I remember that. Here's the thing though. I wasn't butt naked. I didn't take my shirt off or nothing. I feel like that's like, you need to go to jail. You need to get caught by Jadion if you making your kid take his shirt and his pants off. But all I'm going to say is this. I'm 24. The last time anybody ever put their hands on me, I can't remember. I remember a couple years ago, Mom tried going like this to me or some shit. I said, hey, man, don't put your hands on me again. I said it straight up. She was like, well, I ain't going to do it again, but I just had to let you know.
What was you going to do if she did it again, though?
Same thing I do to you.
So you going to hit your mom?
They can put their hands on me. You're not a mom, a dad, a man or a woman. You're going to get dropped. You making that face. If anybody put their hands on me and I'm 24 years of age, you're going to get dropped. There's no coming back from that. I'm 24 years old. You think I'm going to let somebody hit me? I don't give a fuck if you my mom or not. If my mom is 80 years old in a wheelchair and I'm damn near 60 and she said, come here, I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to say, hold on, mom, in a wheelchair. Boom!
Man, come on, man, get spam everywhere.
And rock her neck all the way in that retirement home. Who the fuck do you think you are? Talking about some come here and take your pants so I can whoop your ass at 80 years old. I'm gonna stretch your neck out. What the huh? I'm serious. You think if dad came in this apartment right now?
My wife,
hey, hold on, let me ask you a question. If dad came in this apartment right now, and I'm 24, let's say dad came in here right now, and he said, hey man, slap me in my chest like this. You don't think I would lift this table up and flip this whole neck over? I will lift this mother. Bruh, you doing that face. I'm 24. I'm not 19. Fuck it. Hold on. Even at 19, you telling me I'm not a 6-year-old, 13-year-old kid no more. I'm a grown man that has grown sex, that has a grown apartment, that pays every single bill that comes in his name. It's not like you can be like, well, you still just a kid, bro. You only 16 years old. Imagine somebody came up to you, they're like, yeah, bro, I'm 24. My parents still pop me in my mouth. I'm going to say, nigga, are you getting, you need to get your Dion at your house? What you mean your parents still hitting on you? You think I'm going to let somebody hit me? And the thing is I'm grown now, you can't just go like this. They're going to try to hurt me because I'm a grown-ass man now. So if my dad pop me in my mouth with grown man strength, you don't think I'm gonna Mortal Kombat fatality right where he's saying? Boom! Right in his chest? And we can get it on.
You're not going to go straight up throwing punches, though. You're not going to go straight up throwing
punches. Right. You not going to go straight up throwing punches. Don't compare me and you. You let a nigga do that to you. You think I'm even going to argue with my parents? If a nigga came in here in my B&B and started trying to argue with me about my life at 24 years old, I'm going to say, security, who the fuck is this man? Get him on my B&B. I fly right the fuck back home. I'm not even arguing with my parents no more. That's not an L take. I'm 24. What it look like me going back and forth with my mom and my dad? Here's the thing. You pay for my bills, you pay for where I live, you pay for all the food, motherfucker, right, I'm going to shut the fuck up. If my parents came in here right now, my mom said, or mom and dad looked at me and said, shut the fuck up when I'm talking. You want to go over this ledge? Because who are you talking? I'm a grown man. I ain't no little motherfucking boy. You could have said that when you was paying for everything. Nigga, I pay for your shit. So you shut the fuck up and sit right there when I'm talking. Now here's the thing. That's how you gotta do black parents, because that's how they do you. Black parents don't like when you treat them the way they treated you. Right or wrong. Black parents don't like when you treat them how you was brung up. All of a sudden, nigga be like, people gonna put this on TikTok, L take. If that's how you was brung up and then it gets reversed on them, it's but I took care of you. That's your job! If you have unprotected sex and you bring in 2, 3, 4, 5 niggas that didn't ask to be here, they just one day woke up when they were 3. That's your fucking job! That's the bare minimum that a fucking person on this earth should do. Outside of the society things like having a job, apartment, a car, the most bare minimum thing is to reproduce and take care of your reproduction that you created. That's your fucking job. You don't get cool points for it. You don't get an A grade. You don't get money for it. You don't get a pat on the back. You don't get a thank you for taking care of me. That's your fucking job. You had unprotected sex. You got nutted in. 9 months later, my big head ass pop out. You take care of me for as long until I'm a grown adult, and then nigga, I'll repeat the process. You don't get a congratulations. Thank you. That's your job. I don't want my kids to say thank you for taking care of me. Nigga, I had you. If you do something for me later on, you don't owe me nothing. If I have kids right now, I don't ever want them to say thank you, Dad, for giving me a good life. That's what I'm supposed to do. Nigga, I made sure you had a good life. That's what I'm supposed to do. Not want to thank me for that. That's my job.
Unfortunately, that's the way they probably was brought up as well.
Okay, well, that's
usually emotional manipulation when parents do that.
Oh, Let's go see what this retirement home is like. You better hope they don't choke niggas out at that one. Because I heard that certain retirement homes, they stab niggas. That's really your bare fucking minimum. Is to take care of some shit that you created, nigga. Bare minimum. Facts. You feel me? But anyways, like I was saying, all I'm saying is, if, first of all, nobody's going to disrespect me, and nobody's going to talk to me crazy, and nobody's ever going to hit me at my big age when I do big things for myself. You can let mom and dad say, fuck you, shut the fuck up, hit you, slap the fucking nasty ass mustache you got in your face. Let somebody try. Let you try. I guarantee this will be the first stream a nigga head go through a wall. You seen hold on, you ever seen the Crip Walk 2008 when he took Abomination and slammed the nigga head in the wall? Let you do it. It'd be the first stream a nigga say, oh no, why the streamer fighting his brother? I bet your head go right in that wall.
Do you want that to happen?
Try it.
Ain't nothing. Do you want that to happen? Like, do you imagine scenarios of mom and dad coming up to you, hitting you in your chest, and you just punching the shit out of them?
No. Because I know I wouldn't get tried by nobody. Well, sure did get quiet. Oh. Anything that you think you can do, I want you to try. Because you think a couple years ago when I slapped the black off your neck and you pushed me, you think I'm scared of you or something. Rod, a lot of times I didn't want to do nothing to you because I know.
It's not about being scared. It's about making sure you respect my
I never respected your power. You never had
my
power.
personal space.
Right.
It ain't gotta be about power.
A lot of
it's
times,
about making sure you don't fuck with me no more because you keep putting your hands on me, it's gonna be consequence. Whether you lose or not.
Okay.
You never let no one take your lunch. Doesn't matter if this dude is bigger than you, smaller than you, stronger than you, whatever.
Right. You trying to do that really badass.
It's not
you trying to get niggas in the chat and say W because you trying to get that fucking diarrhea or wimpy kid fucking where that fucking Craig and Debo where you trying to take care of a bully. I never bullied you. All I'm saying is,
I want to make sure you respect my personal space. I don't respect. You don't fuck with me for a while after the fact.
The only times I didn't do nothing to you is because I didn't want to injure you.
It's not about injuring me.
Right.
Even if you get beat up, it's about respect. It
is about respect. But
because after we got that fight with that Bird King, you did not fuck with me for a while after that, and I remember.
Right. You had clinical depression. You never left your room after that happened. You was in your room playing fucking FCP. You was playing. This nigga was playing Gmod as a janitor. After that situation happened, this nigga was clocking in on Gmod as a janitor for 16 hours in real day. That's why nobody was fucking with you. You wasn't speaking to nobody. This nigga was in Gmod, FCP with the monsters and shit, clocking in as a fucking janitor for real 16 hours per day. Swear to God.
It was not RPG, role playing game, and I was 16 at the time, man. Come on.
At 16,
people play 5M, act like they
16, I was getting pussy.
People play 5M, act like they a Chirac gangster. But me playing Gmod as a janitor, that's too much.
It wasn't the fact that you was playing it, it's how long you was playing it. You said I wasn't fucking with you, Rod. You was clocking in doing 24-hour shifts in real hours. What do you mean?
Alright, man. I wasn't doing 24-hour shifts, man.
All I'm saying is this. You're right. You do want your respect. But a lot of times you think I didn't fuck with you, it's because I knew you was easily injurable. I didn't want to permanently injure you and change your life. If I wasn't Rod...
It's not about permanently injuring me, man. It's about making sure you have respect. Even if I get whooped, you did not still fuck with me.
You're right. Whatever that you think that you can do, when Dad come on the street tomorrow, how about I go get boxing gloves? We can go to the basketball court and get it on.
Man, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, now all of a sudden they say let's have some legitimate stuff.
Because you got to buy some more.
I have the money. I have the money. I bought all this. It's good. They do the cheap. Let's go get 14-ounce gloves. Let's get it on right there.
That's going to turn to something else, especially between you and Dad. You and Dad do it.
No, Dad easy work. He's too easy for me. I want you to try it.
All right. I ain't scared at the end of the day, man. I'm just saying.
Right,
at the end of the day, you don't respect my personal space.
No, I don't respect it.
Like me, like if a random nigga came up to you and just started smack you in the back of the head, what you gonna do to him?
Right. You haven't shot nobody, stabbed nobody, killed
nobody. It's
not
about stabbing nobody.
You haven't even beat nobody else.
Just respect me in my personal space. That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck? You got
W in the chat.
That's not W's, Rod. You're trying to get niggas to say W, Rod.
Watch, they gonna say it.
Rod, there's no W's. No one respects you, nigga. I'm not even worried about that. I don't give a fuck what a nigga on TikTok want to say. I just be trolling, bruh. Nobody ain't gonna touch you, nigga. You a grown ass man. I ain't gonna hit on you, nigga. I have no reason to. I will never do nothing to you. I mean, unless I gotta do that to you, then I would. Nigga, I respect your person. That's not what they gonna clip. Nobody worry about your fucking. Nobody talking about some niggas gonna respect my person. Man, shut the fuck up with that soft ass bullshit. Nigga, tell that shit to your therapist.
You getting mad.
I'm not getting mad.
I know you getting mad because now you're in denial. Because why I said it was true. I actually had some truth behind it.
Niggas, I'm in denial. I believe in everything in my life. I will never be in denial. Give a fuck about that. Talk about some nigga I'm in denial.
But like you said, if you don't want mom and dad to touch you, why you want to touch me? Pause.
Right.
That's you just said. You're literally contradicting yourself.
Right.
If you want mom and dad to respect your personal space, and you say you don't want mom to touch you or dad to touch you, why don't you make sure you have the right to touch me? Again, my personal space. You literally contradicted yourself.
Right.
You literally say I'm a grown man. People ain't gonna do this and that. You're not a grown man. I got my own bills. I got my own life.
You have no bills.
Why are you gonna touch me?
You have no bills. What bills you got?
I ain't got no bills.
Exactly. You don't take. You 22 right now with no bills, no responsibilities in life. I don't even know.
Anyway, man, you just contradicted.
I don't even know what your major is.
You know it.
Biology?
Yes, you know what it is. With minor in neuroscience.
And what job you trying to get from that?
I don't know.
You don't know what job title you trying to get.
No. I do, but I don't really want to talk about no chat right now.
Bro, what, you acting like
I'm a pre-med, so I want to try.
You acting like niggas gonna find
I want to get in the medical field. That's what I want to do.
But what job though? What job?
I told you, radiology, orthopedic surgery.
Radiology?
Yeah.
Or orthopedic surgery? Like for kids?
No.
I mean, not for kids. Orthopedic mean like what?
Those for like bones, joints, spine, and all that.
Nah, I wouldn't do that for you. You should just probably do I don't even know if you should do a radiologist because you know how to press buttons.
Hey man, you doubt me all you want to.
There you go, trying to do that for sympathy shit, man.
With the white coat,
right? Niggas is just joking around. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Ain't no me. You're gonna make it in life.
Get to that point.
You're gonna make it in life.
Oh my God, I believe in you.
He's trying to do the I'm hating method. Trust me, bro.
You said it first. You're gonna tell everybody in chat, hey, bro, hype him up. He want to do this. He want to actually come.
Man, I don't believe it. Right, trust me. You will make it in life. That crying shit don't work on me. All that. You talking? You mad? Shut the fuck up, man. You'll make it in life, nigga. I will never doubt my family. I'm the only one that checking on what you do, nigga.
You forgot what I did. I told you multiple times what I wanted to do.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga trying to act like somebody trying to attack his career. Nigga, please. You'll make it in life.
You do that shit all the time on stream. You always tell me, man, people always doubted me. You know, just a few months ago, I was broke. You know, I couldn't really have. You do that shit all the time. Looking for fucking sympathy on stream.
Man, suck a big dick. Anyways.
We gotta get started with the cut soon. I need one really bad. I want the ball fade all around.
Trust me, nigga, you'll make it in life.
Don't fuck my shit up.
What type of cut you want again?
I want a ball fade all around.
Ball?
Yep, that's why I want it. And the shape up. That's all. That's what I want.
Trust me, bro, you'll make it in life. You know, niggas on TikTok gonna say, bro, this nigga is weird. He's not supporting his brother. I already know how niggas gonna clip it. Nigga, I'm just joking. Nigga, I check on you all the time.
I know you calm down, man.
Yeah, but
they the one gonna be saying that, not me.
I don't give a fuck what the nigga say. I piss on the nigga. Give a fuck?
Give me a ball fade. Everybody saying no or I free sky tie. That's what I like.
For some reason, it's a trend. There's a trend to hate on Tbvnks now on TikTok. I don't know what I did to niggas.
No, ever since that whole incident, people did not. It was like,
people want to fuck with me.
People, some of them did. A lot of good amount of them did. But when you had that, when you got on the TikTok live, people did not like that at all. I seen some girl called you like you was immature, like you're not a real man.
I guarantee you, she got 3 kids, don't you? Though
she was a white girl. I don't know what she got.
Yeah, she was a white girl, exactly. I bet she got 3 niggas in jail. Yeah, ask her about all the time that she didn't been with a BBC ward. Bet you all of a sudden she part of Allegation City. I don't fuck about that. Appreciate y'all for the subs, man. Appreciate y'all. We might do some freestyling after this too. You know, nigga, they was calling me weird because I did that little Instagram live. What'd you think about it? That was weird, or you was just thought it was
well, after the fact?
Yeah.
At first, I thought everything was for content, but now I was looking.
So you thought that shit was fake?
At first, but then when I kept looking, I said, "Oh no, this shit might be real." Because when that day happened, you was like sitting there quiet and just contemplating. I said, "Hold on, this shit might be real." Mm-hmm. And then you wasn't streaming for a few days after that. So I said, oh, this might be real.
You think I was like, what do you think about this? I was, never mind, I'll talk about it. Never mind.
We talked about it, off camera.
No. Don't bring it up. Nah.
I don't know why people be hating on the sky top though. That's just my look.
That shit fucked up. Yeah, I didn't stream for like 4 or 5 days after that shit happened. Had to get my shit together. And then, yeah. But, you know, things happen. I don't know, man. But, how you feel about, you know, like when you had your girlfriend, you know, she wanted to wear something. How do you feel about like if your girlfriend wanted to wear some shit?
Well, basically, like I mentioned before, you know, we didn't grow up seeing mine. You know, our parents, you know, go out like that. So I probably would tell.
Man, fuck all. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Let's switch the subject.